Alright, welcome back to the Groomsman. Today I'll be using Lemon Bark by Azalea Suds. I have used this on channel before, but that was their old version when he initially started making soaps. The old one was just lemon and cedarwood. Those are the only two scent notes, and I really like that combo. I like lemon, I like citrus top notes. One of my favorites. The new Lemon Bark was reformulated. Well, the soap is the same. The base is the Genesis base. Yeah, Genesis base. It's on there. Just all the ingredients. But the scent notes were added to. So it's still the lemon. It's still the cedar wood. But then there's like 6 other notes for I can't remember all of them. Oh wait, they're on the splash. Lemon, verbena, yuzu, satsuma, cedarwood, and juniper. Those are the scent notes in the new Lemon Bark soap. So it's more of a well-rounded scent. It's very well blended. You still have that lemon, you still have that little bit of cedarwood in the background, but it's got a little bit of a top note of like a little bit of sweetness, like a little bit of fruit instead of just the tangy citrus, which I think comes from the satsuma. It's nice. I like it. I think he did a good job reformulating that scent. It's a little bit, that sweetness adds a little bit of floral kind of note to it, maybe. But just a little. Kind of reminds me a little bit, don't take this the wrong way, of Kaizen. Not that sweet though. But a little sweet. The base is awesome. He went through a few bases. He had the Flora base for a while. One of his, I don't know if he didn't really release it to the public. He had it in one of his test bases. I got an opportunity to have a sample of the Flora base. And then the Genesis base is what he stuck with when he first started selling. And he's been on that since then. And then he just released 4 new scents. I do want to try out at least one of them. To the nines, that's the one I want to try out, the new one. Like, dressed to the nines. Sounds really nice. But if you guys haven't heard of his stuff, definitely go check it out. I'll put a link to his Etsy below. Azalea Suds. What's his name? But it's on Etsy. Very reasonably priced. He has splash options now, non-alcohol, witch hazel based splashes, which I'll use today for the first time. I just had his soaps before. I had a couple that he sent me a while back as just a piff, and then I bought a bunch of samples to figure out, all the different scent notes that he has available. And then I bought this full set of the Lemon Bark. You've got Arthur Knowles. He's a guy that runs Azalea Suds. He's a great guy. He also mods Ace of Shaving on Facebook. Which is a really good Facebook group as well. I'm using the leaf Twig in rose gold. I wanted something a little bit more mild today. I had a bad shave yesterday using version 1 of the PAA Starling, the single edge razor. It did not agree with me. Tore up my face pretty bad. It was sore pretty much all day. I still have some micro abrasions on my face. It's getting better though. But I wanted something that was definitely not gonna irritate my face at all. So I went with the Twig. I think it's a fantastic razor. It's very smooth on the face. No irritation at all. It's got a very easy, it's a fixed angle kind of on a single edge. It's half of a double edge blade. Never used one before. I've used it on channel before. But if you've never used it, it uses half of a DE blade. And you can buy them pre-snapped, or I just snap them in half myself. You just wire them in the paper, just fold it in half, and they snap real easy. Blade, I don't even remember what I have in here. I like how this twists up. You just twist the bottom and then twist up and over. I got half an Astra SP, second use I believe, or at least second use. Could be more. I think it's just second use. They do make the Thorn, which is the more efficient or aggressive version of the Twig. I have the Thorn. I'm probably gonna sell it though. I don't use it anymore. I wanted to like it. I just don't. With the way they have the fixed angle on this razor, it doesn't really leave a lot of room for like if you want a little ride the cap or ride the guard like you would with a regular DE. And I don't really care for the feel of the Thorn, and there's not really any way to adjust how I hold the razor with it. So it's just, I've tried it a few times. It's not bad, it's just not for me. I prefer the regular Twig. I really like this scent. That lemon's coming out a little bit more over the top of that sweetness. My wife liked it. She was surprised I did. She thought it was a little more sweet than the original one. So she liked it for her. She wasn't sure if she'd like it on me or not. This base, the Genesis base from Azalea City Suds, punches well above its weight. It's a 6-ounce tub. It's a pretty big tub. I think it's $14. I might be wrong. I did buy this one on sale. He had a bit of a clearance on the previous run of his soaps that he was clearing out of his stores. He made way for the new drop that he just did this week. But it's definitely affordable. Really good price. Like I said, this base punches above its weight, or above its class. I think if you're using just price as a as a comparative market to like say, oh, this soap is worth 25, so it's got to be this good. I don't think that really works well in this market. And you gotta look at ingredients. You gotta look at the performance. And this stuff has goat's milk, stearic acid, tallow, coconut oil, mango butter, glycerin, cocoa, kokum, palm, almond, avocado, castor oil, bentonite clay. I mean, it's a really nice base. Performance is fantastic. I think it's on par with bases that are over $20 for a tub. He's a relatively new soap maker. So I think the only thing you might see different is the amount of scent options that he has, because he's a very small store. The family-run business, it's very new. They're still getting their feet under them and figuring out how they want to run this business and where they're going to take it. But I think so far they're doing great. Definitely wish Arthur continued success. I think his new release of his new scents went pretty well, judging by the Facebook everyone hitting it up like on the post and letting everyone know, the word of mouth. I will say, since we're talking about soap and soap prices, I'm not going to judge. I don't care when. There's a lot of options out there. There's a lot of pricey options out there. Use what you like. But I will say, yesterday I used an Ethos soap that I got from a mystery box. So I didn't pay the full price that an Ethos soap normally costs, which is $37, I think, for a tub. And comparatively to Arthur soap, the Azalea City Suds, which is half the price, less than half the price, I much prefer the Azalea City Suds. Based off of first use, I only used the Ethos the one time, but I'm liking Azalea City Suds more. It's not to say that some soaps that are more expensive aren't worth it. I really like Holy Caw. They're a little expensive, comparatively speaking. There's sebum out there which costs $125 for a tub, a large glass tub, upwards of $400 a tub if you get one of the custom soaps. He charges out the nose for the custom soaps, which is basically you kind of pick your own scent notes and he builds it for you. I did have the opportunity to use a sebum set. I won one in a raffle once, the Aloha Shavers, which was a custom set made by Shave326, if you ever check out his channel. There was lavender and eucalyptus. It was like 2 different types of lavender oils and eucalyptus, and it wasn't the eucalyptus. He did a whole video about it where he talked about which kinds of eucalyptus he picked and what kind of lavender he didn't pick, the normal ones. And I thought it was a really nice blended scent. But the soap, I mean, I liked it. It shaved well. I don't know that it was worth that price. I don't know that it stood 5 times higher than a $25 soap. No, I don't think so, personally. I think his thing is it's environmentally friendly. So if you're looking for something that has like basically 0 impact on the environment, that's, you know, where you should go. And that's what you're paying for. You're paying for a super environmentally friendly soap. And that goes through all the products that he puts into his soap, all the butters and oils, which are vegan based. Performance wise though, he's not charging $125 because it's 5 times better in performance. He's charging because it's super environmentally friendly, and that generally costs money. Now I will say his post-shave serum, it comes in a large glass jar. It's an oil-based serum. That is probably the best post-shave serum I have ever used. I wasn't sure about using an oil-based serum. I generally don't like to put oils on my face. I'll get really greasy really fast. But that was not the case with the sebum post-shave serum. It was really nice. But the cost is pretty expensive. But all that just goes to say that price is relative, right? You're not always, the price points that you're paying aren't always just because of performance. But if you choose Azalea City Suds, it's at an unbeatable price point for what you get, I think. Let's do a few touch-ups here. Yeah, this razor is doing great. Even though I had all that irritation, I can still feel that irritation from yesterday. This razor is so smooth on the skin that it's not bugging me. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to shave today just because of that, but. I do like the narrow head design on the Twig. Makes it really easy for me to like line up my facial hair. If you're shaving under your nose, it'd be really easy to tuck under there too. It's very nimble. Alright, I think that's it for touch-ups. That was like a really good shave. I got a little spot right there, but damn near BBS everywhere. That's a great shave. Alright. The Twig. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna do a cold water rinse and I'll come back for post-shave. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for sticking with me. The Twig, which is awesome, with the Astra SP. This one's in rose gold. It's a Azalea razor that's plated. I did read just recently they came out with a stainless steel limited edition version. Obviously it's going to be priced a little higher, but I thought that was kind of interesting because they had a stainless steel, both the leaf and the Twig. I don't know if they did for the thorn or not. Matching splash, lemon bark by Azalea City Suds. I think I said it earlier, this is a witch hazel based splash, which I think he did just for ease of shipping. Start shipping alcohol stuff and it can be a pain. Comes on kind of white like most witch hazel based ones do. It's got aloe and glycerin. What else has it got in there? Vitamin E. A little bit more lemon in the splash, or at least a little bit more up front. It is a little floral with the new ingredients, the new scent profile. That's a nice splash. I like the vitamin E. It's good for your skin. But yeah, definitely leave my skin feeling nice and refreshed. That was a post shave. Hope you enjoyed the shave and the conversation. Check out Azalea City Suds if you get a chance. He makes a killer soap for a killer deal. And they got some new scents out there that are pretty cool. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hit the buttons if you enjoyed the video. I certainly appreciate that. And hope to see you next time.